Think summer's too late to grow leafy greens? Think again. Collard greens love the cool down of fall, and planting them in August gives you the perfect opportunity for a sweeter, more tender harvest. These cold-tolerant greens actually taste better after a light frost, and if planted now, they'll be perfectly timed for fall meals and even Thanksgiving dishes. Stick around until the end, because we'll cover not just planting tips, but also how to make your greens sweeter, how to protect them into winter, and even how to cook and store your harvest for maximum flavor. Tools and materials. You'll need gardening gloves, hand trowel or garden fork, compost or aged manure, organic granular fertilizer, nitrogen-rich, watering can or hose with gentle spray nozzle, mulch, straw, shredded leaves or grass clippings, row cover or insect netting, soil thermometer, optional but useful. Why plant collards in August? August may seem late for planting, but for collards, it's ideal. These brassica family plants thrive in cool weather, and unlike lettuce or spinach, they can tolerate both heat at planting time and frost at harvest time. By planting in August, you avoid the worst summer pests like cabbage loopers. You take advantage of shortening days, which makes the leaves sweeter. You set yourself up for harvests from late September all the way to November. In zones 7 to 9, collards planted in August can even overwinter with light protection and regrow in early spring. Step-by-step planting guide. Step 1. Choose the right variety. Popular and reliable varieties for fall planting include Georgia Southern, classic heirloom flavor Champion, very cold-hardy Morris Heading, slightly looser heads, tender texture, Vats, compact and ideal for smaller gardens. Choose varieties labeled for fall harvest or cold tolerance for best results. Step 2. Prep the soil. Collards are heavy feeders. Start by loosening the top 6 to 8 inches of soil and mixing in 2 to 3 inches of compost or well-rotted manure. If you have a soil test, aim for pH 6.0, 6.8, high nitrogen for leafy growth, add a balanced fertilizer, 10, 10, 10, or organic equivalent at planting time. Step 3. Planting seeds or transplant seeds. Sow 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep, spacing 2 to 3 inches apart in rows, 18 to 24 inches apart. Transplants, space 12 to 18 inches apart. Thin seedlings to about 12 to 18 inches when they reach 4 inches tall. Don't crowd them. Airflow prevents disease. Water gently but thoroughly after planting. Step 4. Watering and mulching collards like consistent moisture. Aim to keep soil evenly damp, especially while seedlings are establishing. Apply a 2-inch layer of mulch around plants to retain moisture, regulate soil temperature, suppress weeds, water early in the morning so leaves dry out during the day. Step 5. Pest and disease management. Even in August, some pests like cabbage worms and aphids may linger. Tips. Use row covers or netting for barrier protection. Hand-pick worms or spray with BT, Bacillus thuringiensis. If needed, use insecticidal soap for aphids. Rotate crops yearly to reduce soil-borne diseases. Also, watch for yellowing leaves, which may indicate nutrient deficiencies. Step 6. Mid-season care. As plants grow, side dress with nitrogen-rich fertilizer every 3 to 4 weeks. Keep weeding consistently. Check leaves for pest eggs under the surface. Tie or stake taller plants in windy areas. If it's still hot, partial afternoon shade can help prevent wilting. Step 7. When and how to harvest. Harvest begins 60 to 80 days after planting, depending on variety. Pick the outer leaves once they're about the size of your hand. Leave the center leaves to keep growing. For baby greens, harvest sooner. The flavor improves after a light frost, making the greens sweeter and less bitter. In mild climates, you can harvest right through December. How to grow collards in containers. No space, no problem. Collards can grow well in large containers at least 12 to 14 inches deep. Use high-quality potting mix rich in compost. Plant one collard per pot, or space them at least 12 inches apart in larger troughs. Containers dry out faster, so water consistently and feed every 2 to 3 weeks with a diluted organic fertilizer. Place the pots in a sunny spot, 6+ hours, and rotate them weekly for even growth. With this method, you can grow sweet, healthy collards even on patios or balconies. Bonus, protecting into winter. Want to extend your harvest? Use floating row covers or cold frames, mulch heavily around the base of plants. In Zone 8 to 9, collards can often survive winter uncovered. Even in Zone 6, they may overwinter with protection. Collards are surprisingly tough, more so than kale. Ways to cook and store your collards. Once harvested, refrigerate fresh leaves in a produce bag for up to a week. Blanch and freeze for soups and stews. 3 minutes in boiling water, then ice bath. Stir-fry, sauté, or steam chop and mix with other greens for fall salads. Or try classic Southern-style collards with garlic, onion, and smoked seasoning. Extra tips for success. Use a soil thermometer to ensure soil is still warm, above 60 degrees. Before planting, don't over-fertilize late in the season. Too much nitrogen can delay maturity. Keep a garden journal to track planting and harvest dates. Succession plant every 2 weeks for staggered harvests. Add crushed eggshells or diatomaceous earth around base to deter slugs. Do's and don'ts do. Start in early to mid-August for fall harvest. Water consistently, especially in the first month. Mulch and fertilize regularly. Harvest outer leaves often to encourage more growth. Protect plants from pests and frost. Don't wait too long. Collards need time to mature before first frost. Overcrowd your rows. Let plants dry out in early growth. Ignore pest signs. They spread fast. Use high nitrogen fertilizer too late in the season. Final thoughts. Why it's worth planting. In August is often seen as the end of the season. But for cool weather greens like collards, it's just the beginning. With a little planning and care, you'll have lush, sweet greens at a time when most gardens are winding down. It's a satisfying way to stretch your season and make your fall meals even more delicious. Thanks for watching, and if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more late-season gardening tips. Happy planting!